Hello everyone, this is Chinmay from Makedo Clinic. Welcome back to our show. It's been almost more than 400 videos I have uploaded on the YouTube channel. Some of the videos are very different, some of the videos are more of a related. But guys, you have to understand all the videos are basically interconnected because the care of the motorcycle is always essential when you're working on that because a lot of things are depending on your repairing vehicle life, rider life. It's very much important. We cannot ignore that when we do repairs. A small mistake can lead to a lot of big damages. So today we are going to work on basically this motorcycle. This is not new generation motorcycle. Remember, this is the old generation vehicle. More than that, we should say it's kind of a vintage, even though it is not coming because it's not in production. So guys, we are going to repair old Royal Enfield different way. The technique is very much important. We are going to discuss about how to fix up the clutch seal adapter which is behind the clutch unit. Now this is the clutch inner casing. Now this has got countersunk bolts basically, and these are Allen head countersunk bolts. When we do the fixing of the inner casing on the motor, remember the motor is different, clutch is different, and the gearbox is different. There are total three different spare parts in older vehicles. You have to be very soft. You should not do any kind of a job in hurry because it may damage. Without understanding, fixing any spare part means a problem. Now, as you see, I'm fixing up or I'm installing or I'm tightening those bolts basically, and then you will see what happens because the gearbox is not included inside the motorcycle or the engine. Now you see when I'm tightening those bolts, the clutch casing is centering itself automatically because of the fitment. Now the eccentric shaft means how to fix up the oil seal. The eccentric shaft is going to make the oil leak when you fix up the oil seal adapter. So there is a trick for that. Now in this motorcycle, the gearbox is little bit outside or off. Reason may be some problem with the foundation. The vehicle came here or vehicle is here for the first time. So I have not done the rebuild of this motorcycle. Now you see the centering is completely different. It's eccentric. The shaft is towards upside of the clutch inner casing hole. So that means it's going to get leak. Even though if I'll make it loose, it won't come to its own position. Reason that those are fixed points. The front end of the clutch casing is a fixed point, so you cannot adjust it or at any cost. In this vehicle particular, what you see is the problem which is worst. In generally in other bikes it is not this much worse, but the fitment is very much similar to what I'm going to do today. Now I'm going to tighten this clutch casing so it won't move anymore. After tightening, I generally don't give torque to old bikes because of the metallurgy. It's not worst or something, but the problem is what because of the life or usage. I generally don't do that. I use my hand torque. Now, when we are fixing up the oil seal adapter, first you have to put the packing behind the oil seal or in between the clutch casing and the oil seal adapter. The oil seal adapter is made up of oil seal as well as metal sheet. So it's kind of a molded spare part. First we will set up the packing and then the oil seal adapter. This is the oil seal adapter. This has got four screws, hexagonal screws. Older bikes were having inches, but later bikes were having nut bolts or screws. So first align the packing and the adapter seal properly so where you can see all the four threads or the holes. Do not tight the oil seal adapter on the casing because it is still offset. If you fix up the offset seal on the shaft, then the oil will leak because this contains almost 420 ml clutch oil. If you have a starter just like this vehicle, then better to go for 500 even though it is not mentioned in the workshop manual. Now just put all the four screws on the seal. Do not tight that. Keep it loose. After that, just rotate the shaft reciprocating way, counterclockwise, clockwise. So what happens in that case? Now you will see. Because of that, the seal comes to its original actual position what we are looking for. It comes to center. It has got margin, quite a good margin, where the seal fix up or fits automatically according to shaft center. Since it's a rubber part, so it takes time, but it has got the elasticity, so basically the seal gets comes to center immediately because of the pressure and the load. Just a small trick, but very essential. If you forget to do this, then the oil will leak 101% from the back side of the oil seal adapter, which will ooze from the sprocket side. This is a very genuine problem. It is a very normal problem, but you will have to remove each and every spare part just to rectify this thing. So when we are working on the older vehicles, please make sure that you are not in a hurry or something, and don't do it uh, commercial way, because those vehicles are now obsolete. Try to take care of these vehicles properly so the life of the spare part and the life of the motorcycle will be higher than what we do. The damages happens not only because of the rider or because of the company, but it is always also because of the technician. So wrong hands can damage the vehicle very fast. Now, after settling the oil seal adapter by rotating the shaft, then you have to tight all those four screws one by one, but star way, not in the same direction, like counterwise. Opposite screw has to be tightened. Now you see, now if you touch the seal, then there is a problem. When we are fixing up the seal, do not touch the oil seal when we are centering the seal by rotating the shaft. Once you are done with the tightening of the screws, then you can touch it, then there is no problem. Now we have done the tightening. For the tightening, don't use too much of torque. It is just a hand torque. Opposite screws are important. So this is a way how to fix up and how to handle old bikes when we are working on. You should not do it in hurry. Forget about the commercialism, because it is not money oriented, but it's the life of the motorcycle which is very much important for us. So thanks for watching and have a great day, and stay connected to our YouTube channel so you'll be getting a lot of information from our side.